Hello everyone, this is alternate route again. We are here in Winnipeg, Manitoba. So this is the MPI road test on St. Mary's. The MPI road test in St. Mary's, Winnipeg, Manitoba. So in this video, we're going to share tips that can help you to pass this road test here in Winnipeg, as well as the street names on one of the major routes that examiners take here, so that you get familiarized with this route. So you can watch the video and take note of the streets, drive around it, get used to the area, because when you're familiar with the area you're driving, it kind of makes it easier for you for your test as well. And if you're new here, please subscribe to the channel and share the videos, like them, give it a thumbs up, so that other people can see them and benefit from the tips we are sharing in this on this channel. So one thing you must take note of for this test, the test is going to test your driving skill, your ability to maneuver a vehicle, but even more than that, it's going to test if you know the rules and you are willing to follow the rules. So for example, when you get to a stop sign, you need to stop completely. You don't have to stop and then release your brake immediately. That will be considered a rolling stop, and that can make you fail the test automatically. So stop your vehicle, wait at least 3 seconds before you move off. As well, when you get to a traffic light, you must stop your vehicle completely at a traffic light. If you are making a right turn, depending on what the road sign says, you might be able to continue turning if the light is red after stopping for at least 3 seconds. Okay? And if the light is green, you should be able to just make your right turn and keep going after yielding to pedestrian, because there might be pedestrians that are crossing the road that you are turning into. On the other hand, if you are turning left at a traffic light, you will notice that if the light is red, you have to stop and wait for the light to become green. So sometimes you have a flashing arrow, which indicates that you can go. A green flashing arrow indicates you can make a left turn. But if there's no green flashing arrow, but the light becomes green, if you are the first vehicle in front, you may be able to drive into the intersection. So you drive into the intersection and observe the oncoming traffic. If there's traffic coming ahead of you, you have to yield to those traffic. So drive into the intersection, keep your steering straight, wait for those oncoming traffic to drive up before you can complete your turn. If the light changes to a yellow while you are inside the intersection, observe the oncoming traffic and make sure no one is trying to beat the light. You know, there are some drivers who wants to quickly get over the intersection if the light is on yellow. So just observe for those drivers. Once you see that the road is safe, you can just drive off the intersection. So I'm going to share more tips as we continue on this road test. Follow me as we embark on this journey in Winnipeg, Manitoba. So we're going to reverse. In reversing, make sure you are looking behind you. Okay, when you drive back, you have to look back. If you are turning to the right, make sure you are looking over your right shoulder. Okay, if you are turning to the left, look over your left shoulder. From time to time, scan both sides as well. And before you start moving, scan properly. Make sure there's nothing in your blind spot. So I have scanned now, and I'm going to start pulling back. All right. Okay. So we're going to exit towards Morgat Avenue and make a left turn on Morgat. So check your mirrors, check your shoulder to make sure your blind spot is safe. We are turning left into this back alley. Sometimes the examiner might take you off to your left here, but sometimes they can also go down straight here to Scouters. So we'll just go down straight down here to Scouters lane, and then make a left turn. Put the signal, tell you to St. Vito rather. Make a left turn. We're on Scouters lane right now, so we're turning to St. Vito. Make sure the road is safe. There's no vehicle coming. All right. Okay, at the traffic light, we are turning right to St. Mary's. So the light is red. I'll come to a complete stop. Okay, because you are facing a red light, so you stop completely. See, there's no sign that says there's no left turn on red light. You can go forward, but make sure you go forward slowly to see the entire road. If your lane is free and it's safe for you to go, so the lane is free and it's safe to go, so I'm going to turn and drive into the road. There's a vehicle parked on the first lane, so I'm turning into the second available driving lane. So we're on St. Mary's now. And it's very important that you take note of speed limits as well during this test. You don't want to go above a speed limit. If you go above the speed limit, you are going to fail the test. So observe the speed limit. Pay attention to other road signs as well, okay? So our next turn will be a left turn. So any opportunity I see now, I'm going to signal, check my mirrors, check my shoulder. Make sure the blind spot is safe, then turn to the left lane. I'll kill the signal. So at the traffic light, we are making a left turn to Route 62. Signal, check mirrors, check shoulder is safe, turn to the left lane. So we're turning to North Dakota. We're turning to Dakota on Route 56, on Route 62 rather. We're entering Dakota Street. The light is red, as you can see, so we have to stop and wait. Okay, now if the light becomes green, if it is a green flashing arrow, we have the right of way. We will just drive off. The pedestrians, we also wait. The pedestrians you see there cannot cross if it is a green flashing arrow. Just like you see now, you can see the green flashing arrow. You will notice that the pedestrians will also wait. So I'll check my shoulder again just to make sure my blind spot is free. So you see the pedestrians, they will have to wait. But if it was a full green, the pedestrians will also have right of way. So you have to watch out for them. Okay, here is 40 kilometers. So reduce your speed. Make sure you are not over speeding. Maintain the speed. So I'm already at the intersection, so I can drive off. So we are 60. Make sure you are not going too slow. Our next turn is going to be a right turn. So check your signal, check mirrors, check the blind spot is safe. Change lane, check mirrors and shoulder again. Good. So we are turning to Abinoji Mekana. So it's a merging lane, so I can drive off even though there are vehicles coming. Then I'll put my signal, check the mirror, check the shoulder, and turn into the driving lane. Now this is something you must watch out for if you are taking the road test during the summer, because most time you will notice that there are construction sites everywhere, right? You must observe the speed limit for construction site as well. It's mostly 60. You don't want to overspeed. Okay. Now we're making another left turn. Signal, check the mirrors, turn to the turn to the right lane. So we're turning to St. Mary's Road. So the road is free. We'll just turn into the road and keep going. On the traffic light, we'll turn left. So I'm going to change lane to the left-hand lane. So our next turn is a left turn. Remember your speed limit. So we're making a left turn at the light. Check, put the signal, check your mirrors, check your shoulder is safe. Slide to the left lane. Remember, you must signal 30 meters or more before you turn. So late signals we attract negative points, right? So you don't want to signal late. Again, the flashing arrow. So I'll just check my blind spot again, make sure it's safe. Make that left turn. And when you turn from left, you turn to left lane, and from right, you turn to right lane. Okay, we're making another left turn here. Signal, check mirrors. So there are vehicles coming, so I'll just establish into this intersection. Wait for those vehicles to pass. We are turning to Parkdale Drive. So I'll check my blind spot again. It's free. All right. Signal, check mirror, slide a little bit to the left because of these vehicles. So there's a stop sign here, so we're going to come to a complete stop, and we are turning right at the stop sign. Check the mirror, slide closer to the right, come to a complete stop. Cool, we can start going now. And take note, we are entering a school zone, so that's 30 kilometers per hour. So you don't want to go above 30 kilometers. And make sure you are maintaining your lane. You don't want to wander. That is, you don't want to leave your lane and come back to your lane again. That is wandering. You will lose points for doing that. Neither do you want to straddle, like driving on two lanes at the same time. Especially for a residential neighborhoods where some of the roads are not clearly marked. You want to make sure you are taking note of that, okay? So we are turning right here to Moore Avenue. Come to a complete stop. Wait 3 seconds, then drive off. Slow down, please. You saw those road signs? Yeah, because it's a residential neighborhood, you want to be careful. At the next intersection, we are making a left turn to Dunkirk, so we'll put our signal. It's a stop sign, so we're going to come to a complete stop. We can't see the full road, so we can go forward a little bit. So the vehicle coming has a right of way because he's on the freeway. There's another vehicle coming from my left. Okay, it's free now. So we'll make that left turn here. Remember, left to left and right to right, okay? At the traffic light, we'll make a left turn to St. Vito. So put our signal. Check the mirrors, check the shoulder, slide to the left lane. There's a vehicle coming, but I'm going to establish, wait for them to pass, check my mirrors again and shoulder, make sure it's safe. Then I will make that turn. So we're on St. Vito right now. Pull signal, slide a little bit, pull back the signal. The next intersection, we are making a left turn, so put our signal. Road is free, there's no vehicle coming, and we don't have any stop sign or yield sign, so we'll just keep going. So we'll make another left turn here, not this intersection, sorry. So we're on Woodbury here. We're turning to Woodbury here, and this is going to be a left turn. This vehicle is yielding to us. So we're on Woodbury. Stop sign, we're going to make a right turn. to Dunkirk. So we'll come to a complete stop. Go forward gently. There's a vehicle coming, so we'll wait for the vehicle. All right, the road is free now, so we can make that right turn to Dunkirk. Our next turn will be a left turn, so I can signal because this lane is also ending. Check the mirrors, check the shoulder. Go over to the left lane. So at the traffic light, we'll make a left turn to St. Mary's. Come to a complete stop. So take note of what is going to happen here when the light changes, and paying attention to the light, also to other road users, the vehicles, and watching my side if there are pedestrians, to make sure that when the light changes I can make the best decision. So one thing about the test is being ready to act, being predictive. Yeah, right, your ability to predict is very important for the road test as well. So we're still on a red light while those other vehicles are on green, so they're going now. So that's a green light now. I'll just check my shoulder again, make sure it's clear, and then make the turn left to left lane as usual, right? Yep. So here we go. Remember your speed limits again. Don't overspeed. So we're back to St. Mary's. So on straight roads like this, it's really important that you are very careful, because this is one area you can easily overspeed, right? So you want to make sure that you are not overspeeding. Right. Our next turn is going to be a left turn back to Morgan Avenue and then to the MPI office. So signal. Check your shoulders again, make sure it's safe, then make that turn. Then signal again, depending on where you're parking, whether on the other side or on this other side, but let's just park in here. So we are back here again, and this is how you do it, okay? So take your time, watch the video several times. If you have any questions, comment them in below, and I'll try my very best to answer you, so that we'll make sure you pass this for once. You take care now, and bye.